Hi everyone, it's Dee from DOUBLEBEE Crafty Creations, and I'm going to make a yarn cake. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to wrap it with painter's tape. And this is so that I can secure it to my yarn ball winder. I screwed up. First thing we're going to do is light thread through. And I didn't know this. Well, shit. Yeah, I said shit. When I first got this thing, I was using a needle to pull this. And then I was threading the needle through here, but you just pull this back and there's a little lip and you can get it in there. And it's over here. And you pull this up, same thing. Little lip somewhere. This is what I love because no one shows you the trials and errors and mistakes. So, then once we've got it through here, take a piece of blue painter's tape. I just wrap the end. Then make sure it's in every little loop. So this thing spins. Well, ain't got no gas in it. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay. So then I figure out how it spins. Just loop it on there. I'm just going to loop it until I get to the point to where I can kind of secure the tape to the bottom of it, because I don't want to lose my loop. And then you turn it on and let the magic begin. Whoop. So I found the center pull, so I'm just letting it do its thing slowly. And then once you've got a good amount on your winder, kind of speed it up a little bit, and then I'm going to help it along. No one shows this. And I'm probably not going to take this whole scheme because I want 2 pulls for what I'm going to work on. When I get the amount on there I want, I'll come back and show you the rest. So if there's too much tension, the yarn winder is going to stop. So I tend to pull more out so that it can pull it easily into the yarn winder. And then see it's getting close, so I'll just pull more out so it doesn't stop, because it will, once the tension gets too much, it'll stop. So see right here, if I pull on it, it stops. But if I have at least a little bit of give, it's going to keep winding. So here I think I'm going to stop and make another cake. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this off, pull a little more out, cut this off, and I'm going to get some more. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. Oop, there's another mistake. So I lost my inside. So now I've got to find my, wow, okay. So my tape came off. Oh, I looked up. Holy crap. Okay. So this is my cake middle pull, center pull, sorry. And I'm just gonna take where I cut it off of the ball and thread it so that I know this is my center pull. Put this on here so that it doesn't get lost. And where I had it on the winder, just cut it off. Set that there. Then I'm going to do another one. So we're going to rinse and repeat. I'm going to hopefully make this stay on the yarn ball winder. I'm going to put this down here, put it under so that it doesn't grab I've had things where it's, of course I always have to see which way it's going. I've had some attempts to where it doesn't, oh, that's the wrong way. There we go. And we're gonna grab our feeder. Here we go. Get a little more on there. So this is the stuff when you're trying to make yarn cakes that I don't think that people show, and it's just frustrating because I did a center pull and I'm getting to the end, but even before the end it was starting to try to knot. This is from the original scheme, and I made this cake and I'm working on this cake. So it's the same scheme, but I'm having to try to unknot all of this. So this is the frustrating part, that not a lot of people, they don't mention it in their videos. So you have to be really careful not to knot it up so you can make a cake. Anyway, I'll try to figure this out. If anybody knows a better way of doing this, because I did pull it from the center pull, I'd appreciate the comments, because this is really pissing me off, because all I want is 2 cakes to do a project, and it's like Christmas lights. It's just tangled all to crap. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working on it. Oh, there's the end, but I still got this mess right here. Anyway, I'll keep working, I'm not giving up. I'm determined. Shit. I mean, this is just nuts. Okay, so this is how you use a yarn winder. And if you have any suggestions or ways that this can be easier, leave it in the comments below. And until the next video, bye.